You're always studying. Don't you get tired of it? Even if you go to university, won't you just end up getting a normal job?
What are you trying to say? Going to university is really important to me. It's connected to my future dreams.
Do you really think dreams come true? The world isn't that kind. Hard work only pays off for lucky people anyway.
But people who don't try won't get anything either. I want to do what I can.
Well, good luck with that then. But instead of being a bookworm at home, shouldn't you learn more about the real world? Oh, by the way, my friends are coming over today, so can you clean up the living room soon? We'll be using it.
Oh, come on. At this hour? I'm planning to study intensively until tonight.
You can study anywhere, right? Why not go to the library? I heard it's quiet and good for concentration.
This is my home, so it's the best place for me to study. And the library is closed at this hour.
Finding a way around that is called an effort, isn't it? It's for your dreams, right? You should be grateful I'm helping you.
Stop with your nonsense. Why do I always have to be the one to give in?
You're younger, so you should be more adaptable. You can study after we're done hanging out.
That's impossible. There are specific times when I can concentrate best.
Oh, come on, don't be so uptight. This isn't just a one-time thing.
What do you mean, not just once? You're not planning to have friends over every week, are you?
That's exactly right. I'm planning to make it a weekly thing. Everyone says our place is spacious and comfortable.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. How am I supposed to concentrate during exam season with that going on?
If you have good concentration, you can study anywhere. It's not my problem.
Oh, I can't believe this. You don't understand how hard I'm working.
I do, but I think we need a time like this for the family's happiness too.
What are you talking about? You're just prioritizing your own fun.
Don't say that. It wouldn't be nice to my friends. Come on, clean up the living room. I'm busy with preparations.
Wait, why are you taking away my study time?
That's such a terrible way to put it. It's more like we're working together to make use of the house. So, thanks in advance. Hey, do you have time? I want to talk to you about something.
Oh, Cheryl? It's rare for you to message me at this hour.
I know, but it's important. So, listen, I'm pregnant.
Whoa, seriously? You're pregnant? I can't believe it. There wasn't any sign at all.
What's with your reaction?
And I never heard you talking about a boyfriend. Since when do you have one? I'm getting married too, so this is double the good news. The whole family will be so happy. Grandma and Grandpa have been looking forward to my wedding, so they'll be so delighted.
I know. I plan to properly tell them later. I can just imagine their surprised faces.
We really can't thank them enough. They've always taken care of us. They looked after us through the tough times after we lost our parents. I'm sure Mom and Dad in heaven are proud of us now.
So, about the pregnancy, I have to tell you about the father.
Oh yes. What's he like? You're beautiful, so he must be good looking too. Is he someone famous?
It's not that flashy. He's an ordinary person, but he's special to me.
Aw, sweet. So, what's he like? I bet he's tall and manly, someone who suits you.
Well, it's David.
What? Are you talking about David, my fiancé?
Yes, that David. I'm pregnant with his baby.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all. We're about to get married. The wedding is just around the corner.
Exactly. That's why I thought I should talk to you about it properly. Before telling anyone else, I wanted to reach out to you directly.
Oh, wait. Let me take a deep breath. So how did this even happen? You knew he was my fiancé, didn't you?
I did, but feelings aren't something you can just control, you know. He felt the same way.
Hold on. Do you have any idea how much he and I have been through together? You just destroyed all of that?
Do you think this was easy for me? I struggled with it too, but in the end he chose me. So honestly, I think this is just the natural course of things.
Unbelievable. You're telling me you ruined my life just to secure your own happiness? We're about to get married.
I know. That's why I want to have this conversation with you. I think it's important for you to hear it directly from me.
Hear what?
I'm pregnant with your fiancé's baby, so hand over the wedding.
What do you mean by hand over?
You're planning to marry him, right? But now that he and I are having a baby, he's marrying me instead. Canceling the wedding would be such a waste with all those guests and Grandma looking forward to it. I feel bad for them, you know. So I thought, why not just replace the bride, you with me, and keep the wedding as planned?
And what am I supposed to do?
Whatever you want. Stay home and cry if you like, or come to the wedding and help make it lively. Your choice.
Oh, this is a horrible joke. You can't be serious.
Of course I'm serious. If you want proof, we can do a DNA test on the baby. Would that convince you?
But David and I are engaged.
Yeah, but he realized he prefers a prettier woman like me over someone like you.
Why would you, of all people, get involved with him?
Well, as a beautiful executive secretary at a major corporation, my partner has to match my level. He's kind of a big deal at his company, isn't he? Good looks, great career, so I decided to make a move. And guess what? He fell for me instantly. Now, for our happiness and our baby's future, we're getting married.
No, this can't be true.
Just accept it already. You've been discarded. I'll be the one having the wedding. I'll take over all the meetings with a planner from now on. You just stay out of it.
I need to talk to you about something. Monica? What's going on? Have you heard anything from Cheryl? About what? I haven't gotten any calls or messages from her. What's going on? Is it something important? Well, she says she's pregnant and planning to get married. I still can't believe it. Oh my God, she's pregnant? But I've never heard her talk about a boyfriend. And here's the shocking part. It's David. My fiancé, David. No way. Are you serious? That must be a mistake. I can't believe this. I wish it was a mistake. I just confirmed it with David. It's true. How could something like this even happen? How did those two end up in such a situation? He apologized profusely, but I honestly don't know what to do. I feel completely broken inside. Cheryl has always been a bit of a troublemaker, but I never thought she'd do something like this. At the very least, I believed she cared about family. The idea of her going after your fiancé is just unimaginable. Yeah, we have such different personalities and we've never been particularly close, but even so, I never thought she'd go so far as to destroy my happiness. So, what is she planning to do now? This isn't something that can be resolved just because she's pregnant. She says she's going to have a wedding with David. She wants to replace me as the bride. Replace you? She actually said that? How could she even think of something so outrageous? I know. I have no idea how she plans to explain this to you or the rest of the family. She doesn't care about those things anyway. She's the type who couldn't care less about what others think. That's true. But still, how could she do something so cruel to her own sister? She's always been indifferent to other people's feelings. You've worked so hard for all of us. I don't understand why you have to go through something like this. I've only worked hard because I wanted to repay you and Grandpa. He raised us after our parents passed away. This situation isn't connected to that. Still, why would David choose her over you? I don't know. But with the baby involved, there's nothing more I can do. He says he's going to take responsibility. Grandma, don't worry about me. Just go to the wedding. It's still a celebration of your grandchild after all. All right, I'll talk to Grandpa about this and figure out what to do. Okay, talk to you later.
Hey, since we've already spoken about it, I've got a little favor to ask. You'll help me out, right?
A favor? What could you possibly want from me?
Well, I'm planning to have the wedding before my baby bump starts showing, so I need to speed up the preparations. I need the contact information for the venue and the planner you were working with. I just need to let them know the bride has changed. It's not like it's a huge task or anything, right?
Are you seriously just moving forward like this is normal? Have you even considered my feelings? Do you understand what you're doing?
Not my problem. How you feel doesn't concern me at all. Why would I care how a loser feels? I'm in a hurry, so just cooperate already. It's the smart thing to do, isn't it?
In a hurry? You're seriously planning to hijack the wedding you destroyed? That's absolutely disgusting.
What's the point of sulking about it? Do you really think David is coming back to you? Face reality. Everything's moving forward for us now. Dragging your feet won't change a thing.
Even so, I could never accept this. At the very least, cancel the wedding and have yours on a different day. Holding it at the same venue on the same date is beyond shameless.
Oh, it's fine. If anything, it makes it more interesting. A bride swap? It's unheard of. It'll make for an amazing story. The guests will probably love it. It'll be so entertaining.
You're just airing out family shame. Grandpa and Grandma wouldn't be happy about this.
Oh, shut up. Who cares about that? What matters is that I secure my happiness. I need to get married quickly and show the world I have a husband.
Why do you need to rush that? What's the big hurry?
You just don't get it, do you? If I don't, those two will kick the bucket soon.
Those two? You mean Grandpa and Grandma?
Exactly. I need to honor them as their grandchild before they pass away.
Honor them? That's just a convenient excuse, isn't it? They're both healthy. What you're saying doesn't make any sense.
No, you don't get it. It's about the inheritance. If I don't get married and have a child soon, I'll lose out.
Are you serious? So all of this has been about money? Using Grandpa and Grandma like that is so disrespectful.
If they pass away while things are the way they are, I won't get as much inheritance. That's why I needed to hurry up and secure my position.
What are you even talking about?
Grandpa's estate is supposed to be passed down to us because Mom passed away.
I know that. He explained it to us himself.
And his company will also be part of the inheritance.
He's still the chairman, but as the founder, he owns most of the shares.
Exactly, and all those management rights will come to us, or rather, to me.
Why would that happen?
Because I'm the only one with a child on the way. Someone like you who's playing wouldn't be able to find a new partner soon, so it's only natural for me, the one with the heir, to take over the management rights.
Wait, did you ruin my wedding just for that?
I didn't think you'd be so sly, honestly. When you first told me you were getting married, I panicked. But hey, now that I'm pregnant and getting married, it's all working out perfectly.
You stole David from me for such a petty reason?
Now, once those old folks pass away, I'll have most of the inheritance and the company's management rights. At that point, I'll make David the CEO, and I'll be the CEO's wife. From there, I'll live a life of luxury forever.
You've got to be kidding me. Forget about me, but wishing for Grandpa and Grandma's death is beyond unforgivable. Have you forgotten everything they've done for us?
Of course I remember. I'm grateful for their efforts, truly. Anyway, the inheritance will be mostly mine. Even Grandpa would want to prioritize me, the one having the heir.
That's not going to happen.
I'm so tired of your sour grapes. Now hurry up and send me the information. Oh, and make sure you don't show up at the wedding. Having a bitter, unlucky reject around would just ruin the mood.
Fine. I don't want to have anything to do with that wedding anyway. I'll send the details later.
Hurry up then. Monica, I've got an announcement for you. It's a special one, so listen carefully, okay? I've decided to send you an invitation, just so you know.
Oh? I thought you didn't want me to attend.
It's just for appearances, of course. You'll mark it as not attending, won't you?
Of course. So everything's going smoothly with the wedding preparations, I take it.
Naturally, all are under control.
I'm glad to hear things are going well for you.
Is that sarcasm? Anyway, the wedding is happening no matter what you say.
Go ahead.
David and I will soon be officially recognized as husband and wife.
Which means no inheritance, house, or land for you.
Yeah, right.
Someone who would steal their sister's fiancé and marry him isn't going to receive any inheritance. If you'd reconsidered your actions earlier, it wouldn't have come to this. But oh well.
I don't understand. Why would I be disinherited?
It's not strange at all to deny the inheritance, to someone who tramples on their family's happiness.
And that's just you saying that, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's something Grandpa and Grandma decided after discussing it. And by the way, I won't be attending your wedding, and neither will they, just so you know.
What nonsense are you spouting? There's no way they'd do something like that.
This isn't something I'd decide on my own. If you're so doubtful, why don't you ask them yourself?
You're right. I think I'll do just that. Grandma, I have some wonderful news. It's really important, so listen closely.
What is it?
It's about my upcoming wedding.
Oh, you're already talking about that. Well, we won't be attending. I believe Monica isn't attending either, right? So feel free to invite 3 of your friends instead.
The reason you're not attending, is it because I'm marrying David?
That's right. I absolutely refuse to go to a wedding with a man who hurt my beloved granddaughter.
But it's my big day.
We've completely lost patience with you. You saw how happy Monica was, didn't you? How could you bring yourself to destroy that happiness? She's your little sister, someone who should be important to you.
It's not like she's that important to me. She acted so superior just because she was good at studying and got into a good university.
Is that what you've been holding on to all this time? You struggled in school, but we never cared about that.
No, she always looked down on me. She thought I was just a pretty face with no substance. I could see it in her eyes.
Oh, that's impossible. She always envied your beauty. To her, you were the sister she looked up to.
That's ridiculous.
And about her studies, she wasn't doing it to show off. She was trying to prepare herself to take over Grandpa's company.
I knew it. She wanted to inherit the management rights all along.
No, that's not it. She wanted to gain experience and prove herself, with a goal of one day taking over the business. She even studied business management at university and earned an MBA.
MBA? You mean master's degree?
Yes, it was all to take over the company and grow it further. Originally, that was supposed to be your father's role.
But she's working at a different company right now.
She's gaining diverse experience first and plans to move to Grandpa's later.
I didn't know that.
Instead of respecting her efforts, you resented her for no reason. If you wanted to go to university so badly, you could have taken a gap year and tried again, but you gave up on your own and just wasted time playing around. What you did to her was nothing but childish jealousy. Your actions were nothing more than petty revenge. I can't consider someone who would bring such harm to their family to be part of it. That's why you'll inherit nothing at all.
Wait a minute. You can't say that. I'm carrying the heir you want. Do you really think it's okay to say something like that to me?
Oh, it's perfectly fine. Monica's gaining valuable experience elsewhere. And Grandpa has said he'd prefer to leave the company to someone capable, regardless of blood ties.
No way!
So we won't be attending your wedding. In fact, from now on, we'll consider you an outsider.
No! Wait, please. Hey! This is all you're doing, isn't it? How could you do something so cruel? I've been disowned because of you. How could things end up like this? It's insane.
Why are you angry? What did you expect? Do you even understand what you've done? I've seen everything you did, so don't act like you don't know what's going on.
I just thought they definitely want an heir. I only wanted to secure everything for myself.
But that doesn't justify destroying someone else's life. If it had been with a proper partner, maybe things would have gone the way you planned. But that's not the case here. Grandpa might have been happy about a great-grandchild, but he cares more about his family, especially you and me, above all else. Grandpa and Grandma prioritize us over themselves. That's why things aren't going the way you wanted.
This can't be happening. I do think about things, you know.
Look, I get that you're desperate, but I have a message from Grandpa for you, so listen up.
What is it? Are you just going to blame me again using Grandpa as an excuse?
Remember how you didn't have a job after school and ended up as Grandpa's secretary? Well, here's the thing. The structure of that company has changed, and you've lost your position there. Grandpa has decided to let you go.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Why am I being fired all of a sudden? Does that mean all my hard work was for nothing? Because I took David from you? Getting fired for that reason is unbelievable. There's no way I'd lose my job over something so personal. Grandpa would never fire me.
Actually, from what I hear, you were barely hanging on to that job because of your connection to him.
Excuse me?
You weren't fulfilling your duties as a secretary at all. The only reason you weren't fired sooner was because you were the chairman's granddaughter. But after everything that happened, that protection is gone, so now you're out.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would Grandpa handle things like this?
He doesn't even want to talk to you, and honestly, can you blame him?
I don't believe it. I'll talk to him directly.
I wouldn't if I were you. He's furious, and confronting him will only make things worse. He might even drag David's career into this mess. Grandpa has a lot of influence in the business world, you know.
So, there's nothing I can do?
Pretty much. You're not overturning this. Better start looking for a new job.
Fine, whatever.
And that means no inheritance, no house, no land for you either.
What?
Thanks for accepting it so gracefully.
It's fine. I have David and that's all I need. Even if he's not as wealthy as Grandpa, he'll rise through the ranks and build wealth for us. We don't need their inheritance at all.
Sure, if you say so. Enjoy your life with him.
And you? Enjoy your miserable life as a forever single loser. Hey! How far are you planning to go with this harassment? I can't turn a blind eye. Enough is enough.
Huh? What are you even talking about? Why are you contacting me?
Because you're doing something horrible, and I'm calling you out on it.
Calling me out? About what?
I'm living with David, you know.
Yeah, so?
And we're waiting for our baby together. But lately, he's been coming home late.
Maybe he's working overtime?
That's what he says, but it's suspicious. So I staked out in front of his office and followed him after work.
Oh my, that's seriously creepy.
I had to find out if he's up to something shady.
So what did you find?
I saw him meeting you. You guys were sitting in a cafe, talking. I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, that day.
You're trying to get back at me by stealing him now, aren't you? If you do, I'll make your life miserable. I'll spread a rumor about your affair and ruin your life.
There's no need to worry about that. I only met with him that one time.
What do you mean?
He kept pestering me to talk things over. I refused, blocked him, and tried to cut him off completely. But he started contacting me through mutual friends. I thought it was causing trouble for everyone, so I reluctantly agreed to meet him.
What did he want from you?
It was awful. He said he wanted to get back together.
What?
Yeah, he said he wanted to leave you and start over with me.
That's a lie, isn't it?
It's true. He told me with tears in his eyes that he only got involved with you on a whim because you approached him. He said he never loved you, but felt forced into marriage because of the baby. But you know what? That has nothing to do with me. Betrayal is betrayal, no matter who initiated it. So of course, I shut him down and sent him away. He won't contact me again.
So he doesn't love me anymore? Did he really say that? Oh, I can't believe this.
It seems so. He told me he was fed up with how you always tried to control everything and felt he'd reached his limit. He said he couldn't take it anymore. All those little selfish actions of yours piled up and drove him away. I think he's seriously considering divorce. At the very least, he said he couldn't continue like this.
No! Why does everything bad have to happen to me? I just wanted to be happy.
It's not just you. Have you ever thought about how much you've hurt me? Do you realize how much of a betrayal it was for me? Try imagining how you'd feel if it happened to you. Honestly, this feels like karma coming back to you. You're dealing with the consequences of your own actions.
But what am I supposed to do if he leaves me? There's no way I can raise a child on my own.
That's not my problem. This is the result of your own choices, so take responsibility for them yourself. And don't even think about relying on family. I won't let you burden Grandma and Grandpa. I want them to spend the rest of their lives in peace and happiness. That's all I care about. That's my only wish.
Wait! We're family. Isn't this the time to help each other?
Help each other? Do you even realize that after everything you've done, you have no right to say that?
Still, I do regret some of the things I've done.
If that's true, then the first thing you need to do is change your behavior. Own up to the pain you've caused others and start over. I'm blocking you. Don't contact me or anyone in our family again. This is your final warning. Cheryl and David's marriage didn't last long. Just as I had told her, he couldn't handle her selfish anymore, and within just a few months, they filed for a divorce. Apparently, things got so messy, it almost went to court. Cheryl demanded a large alimony and child support, and David had no choice but to comply. As a result, his life completely fell apart. I've heard he's now living a humble life. Cheryl gave birth to her baby shortly after the separation, but her life since then has been nothing short of tragic. She's been telling people she used to be an executive secretary, but the reality is she's working as a cashier at a supermarket. Every day is a struggle with an unfamiliar job and childcare, and her once beautiful appearance is now unrecognizable. I overheard someone in my neighborhood who knew her from before saying she couldn't recognize her. To make matters worse, she's been completely cut off by Grandpa. She reportedly made a scene at his company claiming she gave birth to an heir, so she has rights. But of course, her demands were outright rejected. Instead, she was strongly reprimanded and told to stop being a nuisance. Even after that, she kept showing up, causing disturbances. I've even heard rumors that the police had to be called on her at one point. Meanwhile, I've been focusing on building a new life for myself with gratitude toward my grandparents. I've joined Grandpa's company, where I'm putting my previous experience to good use and giving my all at work. My grandparents have been wholeheartedly supporting me, and their encouragement is what keeps me going every day.
Tucker, oh my God, what should I do? Please, pick up the phone, answer it. You keep bugging me. What's going on? Oh, thank God you got back to me. I'm in a bad way. I don't see any lights on in the house. Are you out? Didn't you say you were going to the job agency in the morning and you'd be at home in the afternoon?
Huh? You're home already? You're home so early. I thought I could relax by myself for the first time in a while.
What do you mean the first time in a while? You've been taking it easy since you left your job last month.
What? You got something to complain about? Who do you have to thank for being able to eat? What's wrong with taking time off and relaxing?
I'm not mad at you. I don't care about that. I lost my house key.
Huh? What are you doing? You idiot. Stupid dumbass. If we get robbed, it's your fault. Take some responsibility and find it right away.
I'm so sorry, but I'll find it as soon as I can. What time will you be back? I mean, where are you?
It doesn't matter where I am. I'm scared to death because of the asshole who lost the keys. I can't go home. Oh my God. You did it this time. How could you be so stupid?
Don't say that. For God's sake, help me look for it. Where are you now? I don't think Lynn's home either. Are you having dinner with Lynn?
My parents' house. Lynn hasn't seen her grandma in a long time. She missed her.
When is she coming back?
Huh? Don't tell me you're making me and Lynn look for it too. You're the one who lost it. You're on your own.
You're as cold as ever. Can you help me now?
I don't want to. I'm not coming home until you find the key.
What? Are you serious? I'm exhausted.
It's your fault.
I know that. I'm sorry. I'm not asking you to look for it. Can you just unlock the house for me, please? I'm starving and it's cold outside. Just come back for a minute and unlock the door.
Huh? What? You want me to feel sorry for you? That's ridiculous. You lost it, so take responsibility, scum.
Why are you being so mean? I'm just asking you. You can get home from your parents' house in an hour. Bring me the key that you have.
Then ask nicely. When you ask someone for something, you have to ask nicely. Didn't your parents teach you that? You can video call me and get down on your knees. What do you say?
You're not gonna do that, are you?
What? Who are you talking to? You're talking big for a wife. You think you can defy me? Goodbye and good luck.
Wait, I'm begging you. What should I do?
I don't know. Why don't you go back to work? Oh, don't stay in a hotel or anything. I seriously won't forgive you if you go and use my money without permission. You understand?
I understand. I only have $30 on me right now.
Only $30? Do you know how hard it is to make $30?
Of course I do. You act all high and mighty, but I've been paying for everything in the house since you quit your job.
That would be from this month. Until last month, I was providing for you and Lynn for years. Even now, you're living off my severance pay and unemployment insurance. Don't dignify yourself with your paltry part-time pay.
You spent your severance money on your hobby car, and your monthly unemployment insurance goes in your own pocket. I'm the one who makes the money for the family. I'm tired after a long day at work. It's sad to hear you talk like that. Oh, there's a message from Lynn. Mom, take it easy. I have the keys. It'll be fine. What does she mean?
Whatever Lynn says, just keep looking until you find them. Answer me.
Yeah, I understand.
It's yes, not yeah.
Yes. It's Lynn again. Dad has your keys. He's at home now. What's going on?
Damn it, sticking her nose in.
What? I went back to the office.
It's your fault for not checking when you left in the morning.
Tucker, I'm leaving now, so tell me why when I get home. Hey, Tucker, I know you're home. Take off the chain.
You're a real pain in the ass. I'm not opening it. Why don't you sleep outside?
What? That's horrible.
Huh? I'm your husband. Watch your mouth. Oh, and don't come home until 11 p.m. from now on. And eat dinner out. Got it?
What for? I don't understand. I have to make dinner for you guys. I've got to help with Lynn's homework. 11 p.m. is way too late.
Can't you even understand anything? Oh, I'm so sick of this. You shouldn't come home anymore. You're driving me crazy.
Give me a break. And what's with your attitude? Lynn dislikes it.
Lynn wouldn't dislike it. Are you crazy? Lynn loves her daddy. She hates her mom who just nags.
You should understand that Lynn is hurting.
That's a great way to put it. Oh, you piss me off. That's it. You're going to sleep outside in a cardboard box.
Then I'm never coming home.
What? You know that's not possible. You really are an idiot.
I've had enough of your abuse. I'll send you the divorce papers later, so make sure you sign them.
What? That's a big leap.
No, I'm serious. I'll get custody of Lynn too.
Of course that's impossible. You, the incompetent wife, are going to get custody without even considering your husband, right? Besides, I don't think Lynn would agree to being with you.
Then ask Lynn. Lynn doesn't want a selfish dad.
Lynn? She wouldn't say that.
She called me at lunchtime and said she was worried about me. She said you're too much, and she's heartbroken. I don't want to live with him anymore. She said I could divorce you. She's only 15 years old. Don't you feel sorry for her?
Are you trying to trick me?
If you don't believe me, just ask her. Lynn said she's going to text you to tell you.
Huh? That can't be. I won't forgive you if you're lying.
Did you talk to Lynn? How did it go? Were you so shocked that you couldn't reply?
I don't know what to do. Lynn wants to leave with you. I can't live without Lynn. Talk her out of it.
You need to chill out for a while. What you're doing to me, you're not supposed to do that. You take my keys and lock me out. You're overbearing, saying that the husband is better just because he's a man. Your attitude toward me has negative effects on her education. To begin with, you're the kind of person who lounges around at home every day after quitting your job, drinking and yelling at me. You are mistaken if you think your daughter admires that.
Wait a minute. Are you seriously taking Lynn with you?
Yes, I am. I'll take custody too. You can relax as much as you want.
No, no, no. I'm not giving you custody of Lynn. That's the one thing I won't give up.
You can't support Lynn if you don't have a job. Lynn says she'll be better off with me.
Wait, please. I'll unlock the door right now. We'll talk about it.
No, we won't. I'm running out of patience. When I got Lynn's message, I realized I should have made up my mind sooner.
Is there any way you can forgive me? I'll do anything. I'll get a job soon. Is that all right with you? You're worried about me being unemployed, aren't you?
It's too late. You've done things you can never take back. You didn't even tell me when you quit your job. You spent your severance pay and unemployment insurance on your hobbies. You don't do any housework. You don't look for a job. You just sit on your ass all day. I can't live with you being so selfish.
I'm sorry. You're in front of the house right now, right? I'll open the door, just wait.
I went back to my parents' house to pick up Lynn. I don't want to see you. My dad's driving to pick up Lynn.
What? Your father? Please, don't take Lynn. I'm sorry for everything. I apologize for everything. Please, forgive me. I won't be mean from now on. It'll really work. I'll be a great husband.
I heard you were violent and sexually harassing around Lynn's friends.
When did you hear that?
I heard when you called me during the day. Lynn says fathers like you are the worst. She said you say, Lynn loves daddy, but she says it's really creepy and she wants you to stop it.
She said that? Oh my God. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please give me a chance to talk to her.
That's so annoying. Don't hold on to Lynn, and I'm gonna cancel the credit cards of mine that you have.
Huh? Wait a minute. Even if I say I'll work, I still need to spend money for job hunting.
That's what unemployment insurance is for, right? You should be putting it to good use, not spending it on stupid hobbies.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Please don't abandon me.
Goodbye. After that, I took Lynn back to my parents' house and we had a discussion. She said she couldn't forgive her father for being mean to me and her friends. Looking at Lynn, who had endured heartbreak and sorrow, I decided to divorce him. Tucker did not immediately agree to the divorce, but when he saw Lynn's strong will, he understood the magnitude of what he had done and agreed to the divorce. After that, Tucker went back to his parents' house and started working part-time in order to get custody of Lynn. It didn't last long. He is living a semi-reclusive life. I sold the house where we used to live as a family. I am living peacefully with my parents and Lynn in my parents' house as a family of 4. Since my house and my parents' house were close to each other, Lynn didn't have to change schools, and she is now studying hard to get into college. I am spending happy days with Lynn's bright smile and happy conversations. Amy, are you awake? I'm sorry to be so abrupt, but could you take care of my 3 kids for a week? Well, even if you say you can't, it's already decided. I already left the kids in front of my apartment. What, Melissa? Your text just woke me up. Oh, I'm sorry I woke you up. I wondered what you were up to so early in the morning. And then I looked at your text. You want me to take care of your kids for a week? All 3 of them? There's no way I can accept such a request. That's so out of the blue. I'm not your housekeeper, you know. Well, I was sure you wouldn't like it if I told you up front. Amy, you're a kind person. So if I just left them in front of my apartment, I thought you'd do something about it. What? Don't you feel sorry for the kids? I couldn't help it. My husband got a mental illness and he can't even take care of the kids. He's useless. That doesn't mean you can depend on me. Besides, isn't it your fault that my brother has a mental illness? You acted so selfishly that you cheated on him many times. By the way, where are you going, leaving your kids for a week? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I'm going abroad, to the Caribbean islands. Leaving your kids behind? Even if your husband can't take care of the kids, why don't you ask your parents or friends or someone else? Why are you asking me? Actually, I'm going to the Caribbean islands with my boyfriend. Huh? Boyfriend? Are you cheating on my brother again? The last time you cheated, my parents and your parents got furious, and they even told you that if you do it again, they would cut ties with you. And I thought you had learned your lesson. Of course I'm not stupid, and I know that if I'm caught again, I'll be in trouble. That's why I'm asking you to do this. Don't tell anyone. It's a promise between women. Huh? I'm not making that promise, and I'm on my brother's side. There's no way I could overlook your cheating trip. Don't worry. If you don't tell them, they won't find out. My husband thinks I'm taking the kids to my parents' place for a week. If you don't want to hurt your beloved brother, I don't think you should tell him the truth, do you? Where are you now? Please, come back right away. I won't take care of your kids. Aren't you worried what's going to happen to them? I'm sorry, but I'm on my way to the airport now and I can't come back because I'll miss my flight. I don't care. Why don't you just cancel your trip? Huh? Why would I do that? I was really looking forward to it. Amy, you have kids close in age, so you're used to raising kids. And since you're not working, you have lots of time on your hands, right? I thought you'd be perfect for the job. My husband is on leave from his job right now. We have 3 kids, so I have to work part-time to make ends meet. I envy you, Amy, a full-time housewife. Well, this week, I took the plunge and took a leave of absence from my part-time job. Huh? I work too. I work from home. I work full-time while raising my kids. I don't have any time to spare at all. What are you talking about? Working from home should be easy. Oh, I envy you with your cushy job. I work part-time and it's hard work. Did you say cushy job? I'm just allowed to work from home, but that doesn't mean it's an easy job. And even if I were a full-time housewife, I would never take care of your kids. I think I would have refused even a single kid, let alone 3 kids. Don't worry. 1 or 3, it won't make any difference. What? There's a big difference. What on earth do you think you're doing? Traveling abroad when you're strapped for cash? Oh, my boyfriend is paying for it, so I'll be fine. I'm worried about my brother. My kids are all quiet, so you can just let them play. They don't have any allergies or anything, so you don't need to worry about that either. Oh, while texting, I arrived at the airport. I'm going to be busy with departure procedures and such, so I won't be able to get back to you anymore. What? I can't take care of them. Aren't you worried about the kids? They're your nephew and nieces. That's true, but I'll return that line word for word to you, Melissa. Aren't you worried about the kids? I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll take good care of them. What? We live in the same neighborhood, so let's get along with each other. You could at least cooperate with us in times like this. How can we get along if you do something like this to me? I mean, I don't think you intend to cooperate with me. Ah, my boyfriend is already waiting for me at the meeting place. I'll text you when I'm back in a week. Take care of the rest. See ya. What? You're kidding. Wait a minute. Are you out of your mind? Leaving your kids alone to travel overseas? That's insane. Hey, check your texts. Melissa, I just came in front of your apartment to check on the kids. All 3 of your kids are gone. What should I do? Why should I handle this matter? Hey, Melissa. Kevin, what should I do?
Amy, what's wrong so early in the morning?
Kevin, calm down and listen to me. Melissa left the kids and disappeared.
Oh, she took the kids to visit her parents' house.
Well, Melissa is lying.
Lying? What do you mean?
Well, she's traveling abroad, and the person she's with is...
She's cheating on me again, isn't she? That's what I thought. So, what did she do with the kids?
She said, I left them in front of the apartment. Take care of them for a week. She pushed the kids onto me. I told her I didn't want to, but she said she'd already arrived at the airport, and I couldn't get in touch with her from there. I was worried about the kids, so I came to the front of the apartment. But the kids were gone. What should I do?
Amy, you're in front of my apartment, right? I'll come down right now. Just wait a minute.
Amy, thank you so much for 1 week. It was so much fun. It went by so fast. It's all thanks to you, Amy. Life without kids is so much easier. I'm coming to pick up the kids today, but I was wondering if I could ask you again next week. I'm thinking of going to stay at my boyfriend's house. I heard his wife is going on a trip next week. He also wants to stay with me. Hi, Melissa. How can you be so carefree? You don't know anything about what's going on right now, do you? Because of you, I've been in real trouble. There's no way there's going to be a next time. You've been in trouble? Well, you took care of the kids after all, didn't you? I'm glad I asked you to take care of them, Amy. Melissa, that's enough. Amy, why are you so angry? You'll get wrinkles if you're that angry. I got it. You're mad at me for leaving the kids out of the blue, right? From now on, I'll tell you in advance. Even now, I'm telling you in advance that I'm asking you again next week, right? Are you happy now? Didn't you rather have a fulfilling week with a bunch of kids to take care of? What? What are you saying? Because a full-time housewife has plenty of free time, right? Thanks to your husband who's earning money for you, all you have to do is stay at home and raise your kids. You must have such a carefree life. If that's the case, then having 3 more kids to take care of should be a stimulating experience for you. Don't you think? I told you I work from home. Working from home doesn't count as work, does it? Aren't you just pretending to work at home and watch TV all the time? Enough is enough. I work just as hard every day from home as I did when I was at work. The company trusts me and allows me to work from home. I cooperate with my husband every day. I manage to balance work, childcare, and housework with my husband. You have no right to say such a thing to me. Besides, how can you say that the full-time housewife is easygoing? My best friend is a full-time housewife. She works hard every day to take care of her children and housework. She and her husband get along well too. Every couple is unique, so I don't think it's anyone else's place to say. Yeah, I'm sorry. You get angry easily. You're my sister-in-law. You should be nicer to me. Well, since you've been taking care of my kids for a week, I'll put up with you. I'm almost at the station. I can pick up the kids in about 15 minutes. You don't have to come. Huh? To be precise, it's no use coming. What do you mean? It means that your kids aren't with us. What do you mean? Where did you take them to? Did you check my texts? I went to check on them in front of your apartment, but they weren't there. I asked you what I should do about it, but no matter how many times I texted you, the text never even got read. I was at a loss, and I contacted Kevin. What? You contacted Kevin? I told you to keep it a secret. It was an emergency. It's only natural to contact Kevin, who is the father. Well, it turned out that Kevin wasn't the father. Huh? What on earth are you talking about? There's no point playing dumb with me. Kevin is known for a while. What? You know the reason why he's so mentally worn out? It's not only because of your affair. Aside from the eldest son, who's your ex-husband's child, the younger twins were also not Kevin's kids. Kevin got devastated when he found that out and eventually became mentally broken. Why do you know that? He said that when the twins were babies, he thought they didn't look much like him. When the twins grew up, they still didn't look like him. He wondered why. And then he also found out that you had an affair with several men. For the first time, he thought that the twins might not be his. Oh no! Through DNA testing, he found out that they were not his kids after all. If that was the case, why did he say anything to me? Because he is a kind man and he loved his 3 kids. Even though the kids are not related to him by blood, Kevin is still the parent who raised them. He didn't want to leave the kids by confronting the fact with you. By the way, Melissa, aren't you worried about your kids? What? So far, all you care about is that your lie was exposed. You never ask me how the kids are doing. Oh yeah, where are my kids now? They're in an orphanage. What? That's a lie. How could that be? We searched hard for the kids, but we couldn't find them. We were at our wits' end when the orphanage contacted Kevin. Apparently, one of the staff members ran into the kids. The kids were walking late at night without adult supervision. The 2 younger ones were crying and screaming, and that's how they found them. I told them to stay in front of the apartment. They're just little kids. They're not old enough to listen to you. Apparently, they thought they were just playing around in the neighborhood, but they'd lost track of the apartment. They were looking for it so hard that they ended up in a different town. Well, I'm glad you found them. They're still at the orphanage, right? Tell me where it is. I'll come get them. That won't be necessary. What? What do you mean? The fact that you left your kids alone and went abroad for a week, the orphanage is aware of the problem. In fact, you usually leave housework and childcare to your mentally ill husband. Kevin told me you did almost nothing. When Kevin was not able to take care of the kids due to his condition, you fed the kids only frozen food, right? Kevin happened to find frozen food packaging thrown in the trash can, and he said he was surprised. The orphanage decided to take the kids into care. Kevin said he thought about divorcing you and taking the 3 kids, but he said that he's not in perfect health at the moment and that it might make the kids anxious. So he decided to concentrate on his medical treatment now and get well. He'll pick up the kids after he returns to work. What? A divorce? You're kidding! I'm not kidding. Because of you, Kevin is suffering from mental illness. I'm sure it was really painful for him to find out that you cheated on him and that the kids were not his. I mean, I can't help but wonder why you think he won't divorce you. Kevin is finally trying to focus on his treatment with a positive attitude. Please, let him go. Well, even if that's the case, why is my husband taking care of the kids? My husband is not their real father. Then shouldn't I, the mother, take care of them? How can you say that after neglecting to raise them until now? The orphanage has decided that it's not safe to return the kids to you, so that's not going to happen. When Kevin gets well enough, he will go through the process, and the kids will officially become Kevin's kids. Of course, I intend to cooperate. Also, the orphanage has been in contact with your parents, so your parents know what happened. They said, "That's no daughter of ours. We're cutting ties with her." No way! This is not how I imagined it. You always listened to me. I trusted you to take care of my kids without complaint. I trusted you. Because you were a pain in the ass, Melissa, I didn't want anything to do with you. That's why I always listened to you and ended the conversation as soon as possible. What? Besides, you didn't leave your kids with me. What are you mistaken about? What? What are you talking about? I did contact you. Yes, I got your text. But the truth is, you left the kids alone. And when I went to check on them, they were gone. So you didn't actually leave your kids with me. That's... You know what? You've been blaming me all along. But we're sisters-in-law. Wouldn't you be sad if your beloved brother and I got divorced? Your brother will have a history of divorce. Would you still be okay with that? Yes, I hope for that. As long as my brother can get rid of someone like you, I don't care about a history of divorce. I know that Kevin should divorce an insensitive person like you as soon as possible. And I'm happy that the kids are now away from you. What? An insensitive person? Yes, I'm talking about you, Melissa. Don't get carried away, Amy. I can't stand it when you talk to me like that. You boring and timid brat. I will never forgive you. I don't need your forgiveness. Besides, boring or not, it doesn't matter now. Don't judge me by my looks. I've always had this kind of personality. Ugh! You deceived me! That's not a very nice thing to say. I will never forgive you for betraying my brother. I don't need your forgiveness either. If Kevin is divorcing me, then I'll tear you and your husband apart as well. You can never do that. I have already told my husband about all of this. He is also very angry with you. Kevin and my husband are good friends. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh yes, my aunt is a lawyer. If anything should happen to me, I will ask my aunt for help right away. Oh. Kevin already asked my aunt for help. He's already made arrangements for the divorce. What? You're lying! I'm not lying. I'm going to be there for Kevin. I'll make sure that he can receive alimony and child support. No way! I only work part-time. What are you talking about? You said it yourself. You said that part-time was hard work, and you envied me for working so comfortably. I make $3,000 a month in take-home pay, and you made fun of me. So you must be making at least $4,000 a month, right? Then you can pay for alimony and child support, can't you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made fun of your job. I had no idea you were making that much money. I'm also sorry for forcing you to take care of my kids. Please don't claim for money through a lawyer. I can't pay alimony or child support. I will not cheat on my husband from now on, and I will have a change of mindset. You need to convince Kevin to reconsider the divorce. I told you before, didn't I? I'm on his side. I'm going to help him get a divorce on the best terms possible. I'll do whatever I can to help. No way! I have no intention of listening to you. Also, I have no intention of communicating with you on text any longer. I will have you communicate with my lawyer from now on. Now, I will leave you with this. Melissa, I don't think we will ever see each other again. I know you will have a hard time on your own from now on, but hang in there. Goodbye. I blocked Melissa so that I will never have to communicate with her again. As for the text messages between Melissa and I gave them to Kevin and my aunt, who is the lawyer, as evidence. I left further communication with Melissa to my aunt. Here is what Kevin and my aunt told me. Kevin and Melissa got divorced without any trouble. Thanks to my aunt, Kevin was able to claim alimony and child support as requested. Melissa was left penniless and evicted from her home. Since she had been cut off from her parents, she had nowhere to go. No one knows how she is doing now. Kevin is currently undergoing treatment. He is doing his best in the treatment and looking forward to legally registering the kids as his own children. Recently, he has regained a healthy complexion. He has decided to go back to work, but only for reduced hours for now. It may be only a matter of time before the kids return to Kevin. My husband and I love Kevin and his 3 kids, so we will cooperate as much as we can. We will continue to support each other as a family. Thanks to you guys, my dress is ruined. I'm definitely gonna make you pay for the dry cleaning. Also, I'm billing you for the travel expenses and hotel fees for dragging me out to this countryside. I cleared my schedule just to come to this stupid funeral. What's wrong with you people? Kicking me out? Seriously? Is it the time to worry about your dress? It's so insane that I can't even believe what happened. It was my dad's funeral today, you know? So what? Coming to a funeral in pure white dress with a tiara? What's going on in your head? And then laughing at us mourning for him? Seriously? Of course you get kicked out. What's wrong with laughing when I'm happy, huh? You're all secretly glad about getting your late father's insurance money, aren't you? You all look like fools pretending to cry. It's time to celebrate now that he's gone. You've got to be kidding me. It was wrong of me to invite you to the funeral just because you were my husband's sister. Please, don't ever get involved with us again. What? Oh, is this some resentment? Excuse me? You're jealous of my beauty because you're plain and unattractive, right? It's a miracle that you could marry my hot brother with your bottom-tier looks. It's not just you. Your whole family is plain and mundane. Even your late father was bottom-tier in looks. Having a glamorous beauty like me at the funeral must have been an honor for your dull and unattractive family. Among the group of gloomy attire, there was a beautiful me in a pure white dress. I think even your late father must have been pleased. He was someone who revered old customs and traditions. He would never be pleased about that. All the relatives were furious with you. We all wanted to peacefully and respectfully send him off. Wait, how old are you? Huh? How's that relevant? Just tell me. 28. 28? What's so funny about that? At that age, not grasping basic societal norms and being embarrassingly jealous? That's so lame. What the heck are you talking about? You're turning 30 this year, right? At your age, you turned up at a funeral dressed like it was a party and burst out laughing. You're the height of rudeness, don't you think? Don't you dare talk back to me, you orc! Listen carefully. It's a miracle that a dull and mundane family like yours got connected with our glamorous clan. The fact that someone like you was chosen by the handsome and highly educated Kai is truly a mystery. Well, it'll probably end in divorce soon. It was just a moment of confusion. Nope, we won't. He was actually appalled by your attire and behavior. He was the one apologizing to all our relatives for your extreme lack of manners on your behalf. Please don't include him in the same insensitive category as you. You will get divorced. No matter what he says, I'll end your marriage. You ordinary people should only serve as compliments to me and live as money-providing slaves. First things first, I'll bill you for my travel expenses and dry cleaning. Also, I'll add compensation for the insult you've directed toward me. Altogether, let's say 20,000. Huh? As the eldest daughter, you're inheriting your late father's estate, right? You should easily afford that much. I decline. Although I'll indeed inherit the estate, it's not like I can access it immediately. Even if I could, I wouldn't waste it on something as trivial as this. Trivial? If you think I'm trivial, what about the lives of you plain-looking people? Less than trash? Oh, wow. Digging your own grave there, huh? You're making no sense. Anyway, you mentioned dry cleaning. But you fell on your own in front of the funeral hall and splashed mud, right? Because you were wearing ridiculously high heels. It's your own fault. Are you jealous of my fabulous high heels? Your dull family even wears dull shoes, you know? That's why I can't stand plain Jane like you. It's about understanding the occasion, you know? Fine. Bark all you want for now. You'll be dumped by Kai soon. The day will come when you cry and apologize for mocking me. That's never gonna happen. Where does your confidence come from? It's just the natural order of things. Plain and ordinary families like yours are destined to be servants to glamorous families. I doubt such destiny exists. Oh, it does. I've never been wrong about anything. Sure. What if you're wrong? Then I'll beg your forgiveness on my knees. You won't take that statement back, will you? Why would I need to take it back? You'll regret this. I'll definitely get back at you. Yeah, right. You're the one who's going to regret it. You'll be sorry for crossing me, you dum-dum.
Are you free now?
Oh, Kai. Yeah, I have time. How's everything on your end?
Not really going well. I just wanted to let you know I can't come back yet.
Elodie's stubborn, huh? Well, considering her attitude at the funeral, I guess it's not surprising.
Your relatives are still mad, right? I'm really sorry for putting you through all this.
No, Kai, it's not your fault. They're still pretty upset, which is understandable. I told them that you rushed to your family's place to voice our protest. They're saying you're the only reasonable one among that airheaded family.
I see. But it seems impossible to get Elodie to apologize directly. Even my parents are siding with her.
No way. I didn't think your parents were that unreasonable. I only met them a few times, but I didn't get that impression.
You know, we aren't blood-related siblings, right? She's my stepdad's daughter. He's always doted on her and never scolded her. Mom can't stand up to him. He's saying that attending the funeral alone was already commendable in the first place. So, criticizing the attire is incredibly narrow-minded. Apart from me, everyone else is defending her.
That's rough. She did come for the funeral from far away, but it wasn't like she was forced. Just attending makes it respectable? That's not what funerals are about, right?
Yeah, that's right. She apparently came not to pay respect to your dad, but just to try on the dress.
That pure white dress?
Yeah, I can't forgive her for ruining the funeral with such an intention. I told her to apologize to the family and the deceased. Then, she started saying absurd things like she'll think about it if I get divorced or pay compensation.
She wants to break us up. She thinks that my unattractive family doesn't match up to someone as handsome as you. She said we should become servants to her after the divorce.
Jeez, that's so nasty.
If we don't divorce, she said she'll beg for forgiveness on her knees.
Well then, she's definitely doing that. I'm not divorcing you, that's for sure.
I'm not worried about that. By the way, I'm curious about her dress.
What about it?
This is just my guess, but... Hey there, Plain Jane! Get over to this location right now. LOD? This is... Is it the wedding hall? Exactly! It's my wedding day! Your wedding? That's pretty sudden, isn't it? Yeah, but you can make it, right? I bet you ordinary folks have nothing better to do. I'm gathered with relatives to remember my dad. Oh, that's perfect! Bring all your unattractive people to my wedding. The more of them there are, the more the beautiful bride and groom stand out. But we can't make it. Everyone's saying it's too sudden. What's so funny? Once you hear this, you'll want to come. Kai isn't there, right? Right. He couldn't make it due to some unavoidable work matters. What about it? That's a lie. What? He's coming to my wedding as the groom. Groom? But aren't you guys siblings? That's absurd. We aren't blood related, so we can get married. A gorgeous couple is born. I'm more suitable for him than a plain Jane like you. But he wouldn't agree to something like that. There must be some mistake. You idiot! He obviously agrees with me. He was fooled by you, so I snapped him out of it. Then, he fell in love with me this time. What a sinful woman I am. Firstly, he's my husband. He can't just marry someone else. He's going to divorce you. From now on, you'll be my servant in my house. No, that's not true. You'll soon be dumped. And the day is coming when you cry and apologize for mocking me. Remember when I said that? See? It's happening! I can't believe this. Are you too shocked to accept it? But once you see the wedding, you'll have to, right? I'm inviting all you ordinary people, so come right away! Okay, got it. There are 10 of us here, and we'll head over there now. You're surprisingly cooperative now. It's good to gracefully accept defeat, you know. When you get here, kneel and apologize to me. And then, pay me 20,000. No, 50,000, including the overdue charges. If what you say is true and Kai leaves me, then I'll do that. But if you're wrong, then you'll kneel and pay me, right? Of course! I'll kneel or do whatever. Well, that's absolutely never gonna happen, though. What the heck is going on? Kai won't marry me. And what the heck were you guys wearing? It's mourning clothes. I know. I'm asking what the heck you were thinking. You wore a pure white dress at my dad's funeral. That was a wedding dress, right? So we dressed to match your standards. Only you and your parents were dressed up and stood out so much. What's the meaning of all this? Kai even changed into a gloomy-looking suit from a tux. On top of it all, security guards barged in with you guys and stopped the wedding. I was dumbfounded. They came in because the hall was being used without permission. To get me and Kai divorced, you threatened your acquaintance who worked there and snuck in. I can't believe that you tried to marry your brother, even though you guys aren't blood related. It's way out of line and almost laughable. Don't you realize it's crazy to think it would work out? But I can't stand to think that he's taken by a plain Jane like you. Even about your dad's funeral, he didn't take my side. He wouldn't listen to me when I told him to divorce you. So I had no choice but to take him by force. He seemed enthusiastic about it until midway through. That was just an act. He just played along with you to make you pay for your sins. What sins? I haven't done anything wrong. Sure, your behavior at my dad's funeral was inappropriate, but it's not enough to report you to the authorities. But now, there's a clear charge of illegal entry into the venue. Look who's talking! You're acting so high and mighty after deceiving me. Kai's in on it too. This is awful. He took the toughest role for me. He agreed to do it because he felt responsible for the trouble you caused at the funeral. This scheme has been in progress for 3 months now. What do you mean? The pure white dress and extravagant tiara you wore at my dad's funeral, that was a wedding dress, right? It was a simple design compared to traditional dresses. But these days, many people opt for less poofy ones at weddings. Even if the design is unorthodox, anyone familiar with fabrics would know. How would you know that? I'm a designer. I'm an expert when it comes to fabric and style, so don't underestimate me. What? A plain face like yours? A designer? That can't be true. Only in your dreams. I don't know what you're confused with, but face doesn't matter for being a designer. I'm not a model, you know. Wait, isn't a model and a designer the same thing? What? Models walking in shows wear the clothes they designed, don't they? So only beautiful people can become designers. Well, most designers wear the clothes they designed and come out at the end of a fashion show. Generally, designers and models are different. Appearance doesn't matter to be a designer. Really? I didn't know that. I'm dumbfounded by your ignorance so much that I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, you've been oddly money hungry since my dad's funeral. You were collecting money for a wedding, right? But because I didn't give it to you, you took over the venue today and went ahead with an illegal guerrilla wedding. Considering the dress incident and your desire for money, I knew you planned to marry soon. But I never expected it to turn out like this. It's a surprise. You figured out my plans? Then why go through this complicated way? You should have stopped me sooner. The ceremony was botched midway, and now the hall is demanding compensation. They threatened to file charges against me if the full payment wasn't made. Even Kai told me not to talk to him again and blocked me on the phone. It's your fault. You and your entire dull family. Take responsibility. No, You should be the one to kneel and apologize. You promised to do so, right? I brought my dad's portrait. Kneel in front of it and apologize. What? Absolutely not! I refuse. You will kneel. I went through all this trouble, bringing the entire family here. Don't you understand why? What do you mean? I want to enjoy watching you distraught. You simply getting arrested would have been fine, but it would not have been enough for the furious relatives. The more you suffer, the happier they will be, and Dad will rest easier now. Why are you doing this? I said I'd get back at you, didn't I? Fine, I'll kneel, so give Kai back. He isn't yours. He's a stranger to you now. He's my brother, and he's supposed to be my husband. All of us, including Kai, will disassociate from you from now on. So, goodbye. She knelt before my relatives and Dad's portrait and apologized. She promised never to get involved with us again. However, the compensation for using the venue is a different matter. They sued her and demanded a hefty sum. She couldn't afford it and pleaded with her parents. The sheer amount and the seriousness of the situation pushed the limit of her normally kind father, and he finally exploded in anger. Her mother too couldn't keep quiet this time, and they both ended up giving cold shoulders to her. She's currently working day and night, struggling even to the point of losing weight to pay off the hefty debt. Iris, my friends are coming over tomorrow afternoon, so make sure everything's ready. Wait, tomorrow? That's so sudden. I actually have plans. Plans? They're probably not that important, right? If my friends are visiting, of course that takes priority. But Emily has a school event tomorrow. A school event? Just leave that to my son. It's normal for a daughter-in-law to put her mother-in-law's requests first, don't you think? Well, what exactly should I prepare? Prepare some tea snacks and light meals. Make sure it's something that looks nice. Sandwiches, scones, and pizza would be perfect. That's a bit too much to ask. It'll take time to prepare, and the ingredients will cost a lot. What are you talking about? You live in this house without paying rent, so you should at least contribute that much. But we're covering all the living expenses instead of rent, aren't we? Yes. Always making excuses. Honestly, you're such an unhelpful daughter-in-law. I'm sorry. If you just told me earlier, I could have handled it. Don't bother me with things like planning ahead. It's normal for a daughter-in-law to take action to welcome guests. But there's a limit to what I can do on such short notice. I want to spend my time tomorrow for my daughter's sake. Are you trying to embarrass me? Do you know how rude it would be to have no preparations when my friends come over? Even if you suddenly say something like that for your convenience, I have my own plans too. It's kind of surprising that a daughter-in-law would choose her own plans over everything else, right? If you can't follow my rules, you don't deserve to live in this house. I don't deserve to live here? That's right. If you don't like obeying me, then you can just leave. This is my house, so you should follow my rules. I see. Autumn, not again. How many times do I have to tell you this? What? I can't believe this. What are you talking about now? Autumn, you ate the snacks I made for the kids again, didn't you? I was just letting them cool down. It's not a big deal. You left them in the kitchen like you were saying, "Please help yourself," didn't you? Isn't it your fault for leaving them out in the open without hiding them? They were freshly baked, so I needed to let them cool. Besides, I told you earlier that Emily's friends are coming over today, didn't I? One of them has allergies and can't eat store-bought snacks. That's why I decided to go the extra mile and use rice flour for this. Ah, so that's what it was. The taste was a little different than usual, so I got curious. Even so, I still prefer snacks made with wheat flour. Honestly, rice flour snacks just feel so unsatisfying. Autumn, that's enough. You're being completely unreasonable. I've told you before, if you were going to eat something that wasn't yours, at least ask first. Oh my, you're such a nitpicky person. Don't you think you're being a little stingy? Stingy? What do you mean by that? Well, you're the one living here with us, aren't you? Since you're saving on rent, you could at least show me a little consideration. Honestly, you're so stingy. Getting so worked up over some snacks, your heart must be so small. I'm not angry about you eating the snacks. Why are you so inconsiderate, Autumn? That's the real issue here. You knew I made allergy-friendly snacks because Emily's friends are coming over, didn't you? So why did you eat them? Jesus, you're so annoying. Then next time, just make me my own snacks from the start. I do keep snacks stocked for adults, but even then, you always eat all of them at once. That's because you don't buy enough, Iris. Shouldn't you be able to predict how much I'll eat? You're such an inconsiderate daughter-in-law. Anyway, don't touch the snacks meant for the kids. If there's nothing else, why don't you just go buy your own? When I want to eat something, I want to eat it right away. There's no way I bother with something as tedious as going shopping. And if you don't want me eating them, you should always make sure I have my own snacks. The fact that you don't is your fault, Iris. As your mother-in-law, it makes sense for you, my daughter-in-law, to help me out from time to time. A daughter-in-law complaining to her mother-in-law is a huge mistake in itself. If you keep up this disrespectful attitude any longer, I'll tell the neighbors. My daughter-in-law is so rude and awful. If you don't want that to happen, just quietly do as I say and obey me. That's your duty as a daughter-in-law, got it? Iris, you're still not back. When are you coming home? What? I just arrived at the supermarket. I also need to stop by the post office, so it'll take me over 50 minutes to get back. Forget all that and come home right now. Emily is crying so loudly the whole house is echoing. What? Did something happen to Emily? Did she get hurt or something? She's not hurt. She's just crying and making a fuss over absolutely nothing. It's because you always spoil her that she's become such a crybaby. Please tell me why Emily is crying. What happened? The reason is simple. It's completely Emily's fault. She's crying because she ate the last ice cream from the freezer. Honestly, she's way too spoiled. What? Autumn, haven't you already eaten several ice creams yourself? So what? I had already decided that I was going to eat the last ice cream. Then, Emily ate it right in front of me, so I just said, "You'll eat like a pig." Like a pig? You can't say something that cruel to a child. What's so cruel about it? I was just stating a fact. Besides, it's her fault for crying over something so trivial. She's so noisy, it's unbearable. Autumn, is Emily still crying? Yes. When I teased her by pretending to be a pig and going oink oink, she cried even more. Honestly, for a kid, she's so boring for not getting a joke. This isn't something you can brush off as a joke. Emily was hurt by your words. Oh, come on. That's such an overreaction. I didn't mean anything bad by it at all. And honestly, if she's crying so much at home, I wonder if the school says she lacks social skills. You're absolutely the worst. What's so bad about me? It's Emily's fault for not understanding a joke. I thought I'd spoil her since she's my granddaughter, but honestly, I'm disappointed at how dull she is. Autumn, enough is enough. What's so fun about picking on a child who's so much smaller than you and can't even express her feelings in words? Is it that hard to be kind to Emily? Oh, this is part of communication. Sometimes you need to say tough things for a child's growth. Besides, the problem is her crying over something so small. I was just making a joke, and she can't even understand an adult's joke. How pathetic. Joke or not, have you ever thought about how much Emily was hurt? Autumn, I'm coming home right now, but before that, I want you to apologize to Emily. And as for tonight's dinner, there won't be any. What? No dinner? What do you mean by that? I'm hungry. I can't do anything if I'm hungry. Did you really think I'd cook for someone who made my daughter cry? Don't be ridiculous. I'm your mother-in-law. It's only natural for you as a daughter-in-law to make my meals. Make something yourself, and from now on, I won't make your meals ever again. Don't forget that. Iris, I ran into some neighbors at the station and we hit it off. So we decided to grab dinner together. I'll be home late. Don't lock the door before you go to bed. Autumn, be honest with me. What? Do you know anything about the $300 birthday cake for Emily? The one that was in the fridge? Oh, that? I ate it with the neighbors. What? Oh, that shortcake, right? It was absolutely delicious. The fresh cream and the sponge were so moist, just the way I like it. If it's this good, you should start making it regularly. I love sweets, so I'd be happy if you added more variety. And the size was just perfect. One whole cake is enough to satisfy me. Next time, why not make it a little fancier with the decorations? It's more enjoyable when it looks nice too, you know. You've got to be kidding me. How can you say something like that so casually? That cake was meant for Emily's birthday. What were you thinking, eating your granddaughter's birthday cake? It's your fault for leaving it in the fridge. Normally, if you don't want something eaten, you should hide it somewhere less obvious, or at least write a name on it. If there's no name on a cake, anyone can eat it. I told you today is Emily's birthday, didn't I? That's why I went out of my way to get a whole cake for her. But that cake didn't have a plaque on it. How was I supposed to know it was a birthday cake? I was planning to add the plaque later. And even if you didn't realize it was a birthday cake, why did you eat it without asking? Well, it was in the fridge, so there's no problem with me eating it. Besides, it's your fault for being slow and not putting the plaque on in time. I didn't do anything wrong. In fact, you should be thanking me for eating it. Do you really think I'll accept that explanation? I'll never forgive you for this. I don't care if you forgive me or not. I don't even feel like I need to apologize because I don't think I did anything wrong. And honestly, if you're so mad, why don't you just go buy a new cake yourself? It's simple enough, right? You have the time, so just buy another one. Oh, and about Emily's birthday party, I've decided not to attend. Consider this my official announcement. I'm not going. I don't feel any obligation to do something for my granddaughter, and I don't want her begging me for presents either. It's perfectly fine if you don't attend. In fact, I'd be thrilled. Honestly, I couldn't care less if you decide to come back or not. Huh? What's with that attitude? You're such an insolent daughter-in-law. What will you do if I really don't come back? Don't come crying to me later, you hear? Crying? I'd never do that. In fact, it would be a relief. The air in the house would finally feel fresh. You horrible woman! How dare you say such a thing? Why did my son marry someone like you? He has no taste at all. Having someone like you as a daughter-in-law is such a disgrace to this family. I wish you'd just disappear from my sight. You're completely useless and worthless. Jesus, I'm so fed up with this. Just get lost. If you just drop dead, my life would be so much easier. Iris, do you even understand what you've done? Because of you, I'm in a terrible situation. What kind of lies are you spreading to the neighbors? I've only told them the truth. I didn't exaggerate anything. I simply told them how you ate your granddaughter's precious birthday cake without permission, how you mocked her and made her cry, and how you've been constantly harassing and bullying me as your daughter-in-law. I just shared the facts and made sure everyone knew about it. Because of you, the neighbors now think I'm some terrible mother-in-law. What are you going to do about this? What do you mean? It's not gossip, it's all true. Don't say that. I haven't even gotten an invite to any gatherings lately. As if that wasn't enough, someone had the guts to come up to me and say I should quit bullying you. This is just too much. Well, congratulations. Looks like your real side as the queen bee mother-in-law has come to light, and now everyone can see who you really are. How could you do this to me? I'm so embarrassed. I can't even show my face in public anymore. Oh, don't worry about that. Actually, it seems everyone had even more complaints and frustrations about you than I did. Huh? What are you talking about? They said they couldn't stand your condescending attitude. Apparently, the neighbors were pretty annoyed with you. And actually, Autumn, everyone already disliked you quite a bit. This was long before I said anything. No way. There's no way people hate me. I've always valued my relationships with the neighbors for so many years. Wait, Autumn, you really didn't notice? That's surprising. Like how, even though you're the biggest one in the neighborhood, you casually told Mrs. Smith across the street to lose some weight. Or how you kept telling everyone, even in front of the neighborhood association leader's wife, that he might have a crush on you, making things super awkward for her. Not to mention standing in front of Mr. Johnson's shop for over 2 hours, chatting away and disrupting his business. And let's not forget when Mr. Dockery's grandchild was born a bit early, you kept saying he's so small, so tiny, over and over again. With behavior like that, it's no wonder people dislike you. The neighbors must have been putting up with you for a long time. No way! This is all your fault. My fault? What are you talking about? Because you spread bad things about me, I can't go out anymore. I feel so out of place in the neighborhood now. Definitely not. Everyone's been saying that thanks to me, they've got their peace back, and they're really thankful. In fact, it seems like they can finally speak their minds. Feel free to enjoy plenty of time reflecting on yourself in the house. It's the perfect opportunity for some self-reflection, isn't it? Oh, and by the way, we're moving out, so please enjoy your solitary life to your heart's content. Wait, you're leaving? Are you serious? Yes, absolutely. It's already decided. We're ending our cohabitation with you, and while we're at it, cutting ties as well. I've finally realized it's impossible to live with a bossy mother-in-law who doesn't listen to reason. But I've let you live here rent-free all this time, and now you're just going to leave? How can you do that? I don't recall ever asking you to let us live here. Have you forgotten how this cohabitation started? We've been covering all the living expenses, haven't we? Instead of being grateful, you acted like it was only natural. In the first place, this cohabitation began because you cried to my husband. You kept reaching out, saying how lonely it is to be on your own. We only agreed to live with you because we gave in to those calls. But looking back now, that was a huge mistake. So we've made our decision. We're moving out, so from now on, you can enjoy living on your own. And don't even think about relying on us anymore. Wait a second. You never told me about this. You can't just drop something like this on me out of nowhere. It's really too much to handle. Too much? What do you think doesn't concern us at all? Considering how you've treated us, I think this is the natural outcome. It's been a short time, but thank you for everything. But we will no longer bear this burden. Please take care of yourself and stay well. Iris, please listen to me. This is a very important matter. Stop being angry and just respond to me. I'm begging you. It's really, really important. This is my one and only request. Please, hear me out. Autumn, saying one and only request isn't something you use over and over again. Doesn't it lose all meaning at this point? Besides, we're busy unpacking after our move. Getting settled into our new life takes priority, so we really don't have time to deal with your requests right now. Iris, I understand. I know I've been wrong all this time. I'm truly reflecting on everything. Please, let me apologize for everything I've done. And I want to sincerely apologize to Emily too. I really never meant to hurt her. Emily says she doesn't want to see you anymore. That's how she truly feels. What? No way. It's obvious. Looking back on everything, it's no wonder Emily feels that way. Oh, well, please, listen to me for a moment. It's not that I didn't love Emily. I really did. I'm just naturally clumsy. No matter what I say, it never comes out right. I'm not good with words, so I end up saying things I shouldn't. That might have caused misunderstandings and made me seem mean. I'm just bad at communicating with people. That's probably why I ended up saying such terrible things to Emily. Excuse me? Do you really think that's an excuse? Seriously, you were the same mother-in-law who can chat endlessly and make the neighbors cringe. And now you're saying you're bad with words? Doesn't that sound contradictory? You act so confidently like everyone likes you, and now you're saying you're bad at communication? Isn't that ridiculous? Honestly, could you save the jokes for your face instead? Please, stop making me laugh any more than this. What did you just say? That's incredibly rude. I've been told by the neighbors that I look younger than my age, and that I'm a beautiful mother-in-law. And yet to be mocked like this by a daughter-in-law like you, I can't tolerate it. Oh, that was just a joke. If even a lighthearted joke like this doesn't land, it really proves you're such a dull person, Autumn. Or maybe you're getting defensive because you're actually insecure about your face? There's something endearing about it for sure. You lousy jerk! Stop making fun of me! If you keep complaining about a joke, it's like you're acting just like a pig. You really have such a sharp tongue. Listen, I'm the mother-in-law here, and you spread nasty rumors about me to the neighbors and left without a word? How is it not you who's been bullying me? I didn't spread any rumors. All I did was reflect the things you've done to me, and I'll never forgive you for making my daughter cry. Besides, the neighbors completely agree with me. They even mentioned that I was totally correct in how I handled things. Also, it seems you're misunderstanding something. Spreading rumors? That's when someone talks about uncertain things. Everything I told the neighbors was 100% true. Hey, Iris. You know the phrase, "it takes two to tango," right? Why don't we just agree that we both had our faults and end it here? Yes, there is a phrase like that, but I don't think it applies to this situation. I'm not sure how to respond when you say that, but can't we just call it even now? Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean by call it even? I mean, I've suffered plenty because of your revenge. People have been cold to me. I've been isolated. It's been truly painful. So shouldn't this be considered a draw? I wasn't the only one at fault, and since we both got hurt, let's just call it quits, and let's live together again. I can't live here anymore. The whole neighborhood knows about how I'm the terrible mother-in-law who drove her son's family away. The rumors have spread everywhere, and I truly have no place to stay. Even the neighbors I thought I'd been close to for decades have abandoned me. It feels like betrayal. I'm lonely too. I'm not strong enough to live alone, so please, let me live with you. What sort of nonsense? No, complete rubbish are you spouting? Do you seriously think that will work? It takes two to tango? A draw? It just sounds like an excuse to me. Autumn, this is what we call reaping what you sow. Everything you did has come back to you. That's what's called getting hit by your own boomerang. Congratulations, and my condolences. We're never going to have anything to do with you again. From now on, we are cutting all ties. I think that's what's best for both of us. Wait a second. You can't just say something as drastic as cutting ties all of a sudden. I've already lost my husband and I'm living alone. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, I'm aware of that. And? So what? Are you seriously going to leave an old woman all alone? This kind of treatment isn't normal. That's right. But yes, you'll be spending your time alone. I think that's for the best. Are you really not worried? An old person like me will be all alone. What if something happens to me? I'm not worried at all. In fact, I feel relieved knowing we can finally live peacefully. My son must still feel guilty about me. Do you know how much care I put into raising him? Actually, my husband already blocked your number before I did. What? Is that true? Of course. Who could forgive someone who calmly made their precious daughter cry, acting like some kind of demon, Satan, or maybe even the devil himself? I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I've learned my lesson. From now on, I'll be kind to my granddaughter, and I promise I'll never say anything rude to you, Iris. Please, give me one more chance. You always shout your apologies like that, but it's always just empty words. There's no one left who believes you anymore, you know. Don't say that. I'm really reflecting on my actions. If you're truly reflecting, start by acknowledging what you've done. That's what I'm trying to do now. Autumn, we've already made our decision. We're not going to get involved in your problems anymore. Iris, wait! I'm not confident I can live on my own. Could you think about it again? Take this time alone to reflect on yourself. We are starting a new life. Goodbye, Autumn. Ever since we moved, Autumn has been calling nonstop like a mad woman. Of course, we blocked her number right away. Just knowing I'll never have to hear her voice again makes me feel so much lighter. Our new home is in a location she could never find. No matter how hard she searches, she'll never figure it out. Now we've finally regained our peaceful days. As for Autumn, without us around, it seems the neighbors' attitude toward her turned much colder. Apparently, those who had already been unhappy with her arrogant behavior completely changed their stance after hearing the truth I shared. Now she's been ostracized as the mother-in-law who bullied her daughter-in-law to the breaking point. When she steps outside, it's all about those chilly glances, so she's opted to just stay indoors all the time. Even her one and only hobby, playing power games with the neighbors, is no longer possible. Her joy in bragging to those who didn't know any better is gone, as no one pays attention to her anymore. People ignore her when she tries to talk, and she's now completely isolated as the troublesome mother-in-law hated by the neighborhood. She's resorted to sneaking out for groceries early in the morning or late at night to avoid being seen, but it's all her own doing. As for our family, we're truly enjoying life now that we're free from her. Our daughter Emily smiles so much more than she used to and is living carefree. It's made us realize again that true family happiness can't be built on someone else's suffering.
Hey, Tyler, what's wrong? You haven't talked to me since the wedding yesterday. You don't even answer when I call you directly. I had no choice but to text you. Did I do something wrong? I won't know if you don't tell me. If there's something wrong, let's talk about it. Anyway, I'm going to work this afternoon, so I'll be there. Leave me a message if you need anything. Bye.
Natalie, good job on the wedding the other day.
Hey, sis. Thank you, too, for coming. It's been a while since I've seen you, so I was happy to see you, too. I know you were busy with work, but you made the effort to come, right? Thank you so much.
It's my sister's wedding, of course. But due to work, I couldn't make it to the meeting with both families, so I had to meet the groom's side on the day of the ceremony.
That's totally fine. I talked it over with them and they're fine.
Hey, Natalie, are you alone right now?
Yeah, I was just chilling in my room.
Do you have time to text?
I'm totally fine with that. What? Sounds a little deep, though. When you're like that, it's when you have something bad to say, right?
No, actually, I'm afraid I'm going to tell you something a little, well, quite disturbing, so sorry.
I knew it. What's wrong?
About our mother and father? It might help to put it in a little more context.
Really? I thought I was glad they came, even though they were a little reluctant. But then they said they'd never seen a bride whose wedding dress didn't suit her so well. And to top it all off, the guests on the bride's side lacked class. They were saying all sorts of stuff.
I wish I could have stopped them, but it was like talking to a brick wall. They didn't listen one little bit. I'm really sorry. Making you feel bad like that on your wedding of all days?
You don't have to apologize. I know you were trying your best to stop them, so don't worry about it. That's all I need from you. I mean, since you're on my side, I don't care what our parents say.
It makes me feel better to hear you say that. Here's the problem.
Huh? What's wrong?
Calm down and listen to me. The folks are thinking of making Tyler my husband.
Huh? Tyler is my husband.
Even though they know that they're talking about it. Of course, I have no intention of doing that. I'm sure you know that, but just so you know.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, you have a boyfriend. You've been dating since high school. There's no way you would leave him just to marry Tyler. Why are they saying that?
They don't know I have a boyfriend, because I've been hiding it. If they found out, they tried to break us up.
Oh, I see. So you've been dating in secret all this time. But the idea of having the man who became your sister's husband your husband, that idea itself is insane.
And along with that, how is Tyler the center of this doing? I saw the folks whispering stuff to Tyler at the after party. I was just wondering if you noticed anything unusual after that.
Yeah, he didn't say a word.
Oh, not a word?
I mean, he's been completely and totally ignoring me. He won't even talk to me directly, and he's ignoring my messages.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's why I thought something was wrong. But since he won't talk to me, I can't ask him what's going on, and I'm having a hard time finding out. But it's possible that we just talked about has something to do with it.
So that's been going on. I wonder what the folks were talking with him about.
I can imagine that it's definitely the pattern of saying bad things about me.
Natalie, why don't the two of us meet in person once and go over things?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Maybe as soon as possible. I have a bad feeling about this.
If it's okay with you, how about tomorrow? How about we meet at the coffee shop between our offices?
Yeah, I already know that I'm getting off on time tomorrow, so that won't be a problem.
Okay, I'll see you there at 6:30 p.m.
Okay.
Good morning, Tyler. I'm going to have dinner with a friend of mine who's coming out here today. I'm sure you'll ignore me anyway, but I'll be home late, so I'm letting you know. Well, I'm off to work.
Natalie, I got off on time. I'm going to catch the train now. How about you?
I just got on the train. I'll be there on time.
Yeah, perfect. By the way, is everything the same with Tyler?
Yeah, I guess nothing has changed. I tried to call him this morning, but he's ignoring me. I can't even get a read on my messages.
I see. Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
I got a message from Tyler.
What? Oh, did you exchange contacts at the wedding or something? Contacting you directly is a little bit too suspicious.
He's definitely up to something. Well, it's a good chance to find out what's going on. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Good evening, Avery. It's Tyler.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry, the first time I met you was at the wedding yesterday.
No need to apologize, Avery. It's all because Natalie, who was jealous of the beautiful Avery, made it all up.
What? Natalie orchestrated it? Jealous? What are you talking about?
Your parents told me everything. Natalie was jealous of you, her sister, who was different from her plain self, talented, popular, and doted on by your parents, and she repeatedly harassed you on a daily basis. I respect you, Avery. You have been able to live with dignity in such a situation until now. Don't worry, you are very beautiful. You are an attractive woman.
Huh?
I heard that the reason why you did not come to the meeting of both families before the marriage was because you were not informed of anything, because your sister said you are not her family. You, who was living such a hard life, fell in love with me at first sight at our wedding. But I heard that you were troubled by the fact that I became your sister's husband, and you were living in tears every day. But please, don't worry. Actually, from the moment I saw you at the wedding...
Wait a minute.
Excuse me?
I've never said anything like that, nor have I ever thought it. Could you please stop getting all worked up by yourself?
Huh?
I don't know what you've been told by our parents. My sister and I have always been and still are on good terms with each other, and I haven't fallen so low as to mess with someone who has become my brother-in-law.
Avery, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. Let's be honest. I'm in front of your apartment right now.
What? How do you know my apartment?
Your parents gave me your address, and I'm here to propose.
Huh?
Please, let me in.
I'm out.
Huh? I've also prepared a ring, and a bouquet of roses.
Either way, the answer is no. I have a boyfriend. Excuse me. Oh no, oh no.
What's wrong?
Natalie, you'd better get a divorce.
What?
I'll show you the message later, but he's out of the question. I got goosebumps. Way too scary.
What in the world? Sis, are you okay? Did you get to your boyfriend's place?
I got there safe and sound. I didn't go back to the house. I moved in with my boyfriend, so everything is fine now. I'm sorry I worried you. I wonder if the folks found out about him. Even though I was nervous, it was a mistake to tell them I had a boyfriend. But I've got my sleepover stuff in his room, so I'll figure it out. I mean, I'll make it work.
Gosh, I'm really sorry.
Natalie, there's nothing to apologize for. So I just talked to him, and we decided to move up the plan I just told you about and do it in the near future.
That way it will be at the same time as my move.
That's right.
Oh yeah, but I guess it would be better for both of us to keep each other safe.
Can you give me 2 weeks?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'll call you tomorrow with the details.
Okay.
Avery, let's have a date tomorrow. Your parents told me that your refusal the other day was just because you were embarrassed. This is where I should take the initiative. I'm sure you've been bullied by Natalie and have become timid. But don't worry, I will break the shell of your heart. If I show you my manly side, you'll come along too, right? I'll pick you up from work in my car, we'll have dinner at a restaurant with a night view, and you'll accept my proposal. After that, I've reserved a suite at a nearby hotel. I don't need to say any more, do I? I'm really looking forward to it.
Natalie, I got a creepy message. My whole body started to itch from goosebumps.
What? Was it Tyler?
Yes, he said he was going to take me to a restaurant with a night view and that we were going straight to a hotel suite on the assumption that he was going to propose to me. It's disgusting.
Wow, I'm really sorry.
Natalie, you don't need to apologize.
No, I'm sorry I married that guy. I'm sorry I'm not a good judge of men.
Well, I'll accept your apology, but you're the victim here too. He's the one who's crazy and our parents. We'll fight our way out of this ourselves.
I feel strong with you by my side, sis. Hey, why don't you move your stuff out of your apartment tonight? Your boyfriend's been going over there packing stuff up, right?
Yeah, he has. I asked him about it, and he said he's already packed 80% of it, so we can do it tonight.
If that's your plan, I'll make my move tonight. Actually, I'm already prepared. I'm just waiting for you.
I see. I don't know what Tyler is gonna do next. I guess my first priority is to physically eliminate the chance of going back to that apartment.
Avery, I was there to pick you up in my sports car with a bouquet of roses. Who was that guy? Who does that guy think he is to interrupt my proposal?
He's my boyfriend.
Huh?
The other day I told you I had a boyfriend, didn't I? He and I have been together for years now, and we've been talking about marriage, so it's deeply annoying that you've been following me around these past few days. No matter what you do to me, there's absolutely no way I'm getting married to you, or anything, so please give it up.
But your parents are...
The thing is that they're not happy with my present boyfriend, so they're trying to get me to break up with him. And they're harassing me because my sister, whom they've always despised, got married before I did.
Huh?
I'm sorry that you got involved in the mess. It's not something that the guy who married my sister should have to deal with in the first place. Please, stop following me around anymore. I moved out of the room there to live with my boyfriend.
What?
Excuse me.
You're kidding, right? Natalie,
Tyler.
If you want, why don't we go out to dinner now? Actually, I have reservations at a restaurant, and after that, a hotel suite.
It's been about a month since you started ignoring me. I'm divorcing you.
What?
I was wondering what you were doing proposing to my sister. I don't know what you were doing completely ignoring me, your new wife. I'm really dumbfounded.
You know...
And I want compensation too.
What? Wait a minute.
I'll leave the divorce papers on the table.
I failed to propose to Avery.
I know, but still. Goodbye.
Huh? Oh no! Natalie, you're the only one I love. Please, understand, I proposed to her unwillingly. I just got caught up in your parents' craziness. Natalie, please come back to me.
Sis, have things settled down over there? Yes, I'm fine. Thanks to you, my stuff is all packed up. You're in the company dormitory, right? Does it look okay?
Yeah, it's a pretty comfortable company dormitory. There's a security guard at the entrance, so there's no need to worry about suspicious people.
That's good to know.
Oh yeah, Mom called me for the first time in a while.
Oh, what did she say?
Tyler, with his high income and high specs, is the one who deserves to be with my brilliant and talented big sister. So you should step down gracefully.
Huh? Are they still saying that?
They saw the scale of the wedding and thought Tyler made more money. When I told them I paid more money for the wedding than he did, the ass-kicking started. It was so funny. I laughed so hard.
Oh, yeah. You hadn't told him that your yearly income this year will be over $120,000.
I just hung up and blocked their calls.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was really refreshing. They must be in a panic right now.
I can't help but laugh when I imagine it. Also, I'm going to change my cell phone number tomorrow morning, so I'll let you know later.
Okay, Roger.
Why don't you hurry up and change yours too?
I guess so. I think I'll go to a cell phone store on my next day off.
Let's have dinner together again after we get settled. Let's splurge a little to celebrate the success of our mission.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
Okay, good night. My parents were actually in debt. They were planning to have my sister they adored so much take care of them in their old age, including financially, and they kept spending money without thinking about it. They asked for help from all my relatives, but since they all knew about what happened, they gave them the cold shoulder. My sister and I have decided that neither of us will help them in any way, and that they need to handle the situation themselves. Later, my divorce from my husband was finalized. There was no damage on my part, but Tyler's was different. The speedy divorce 1 month after the wedding, coupled with the reasons for it, was enough for the guy to lose his credibility at work, and he couldn't stand the comments, so he voluntarily resigned. His parents disowned him, and now his savings has been wiped out by the compensation to my sister and me. and he spends his days having trouble finding food to eat.
Hey, Matthew? About the lunch meetup with our parents. Mom told me there's trouble at her work. She tried sorting it out, hoping someone else could deal with it. But she also mentioned she has to go into the office today. So it seems like I will be at the restaurant without my mom first. I hope that's okay.
Oh, really? It's a bummer that she has to go to the office on her day off. If she needs to be there, it must be some serious trouble. Don't worry about it. Just tell her to focus on her work.
Thank you, I will. She's going to make it even if she's late. She said she'll do her best to wrap things up as quickly as she can. Can you let your parents know? Also, please convey how sorry we are to them.
Got it. I'll let them know. At first, we planned this get-together to introduce you to my family as my fiancé. But then, Mom mentioned she wanted to meet your mother before our wedding. I'm sorry for asking your busy mother to make time for us at the last minute.
Mom is excited to meet you and your parents, so don't worry.
That's good. All right, let's get ready soon and go pick up my parents. Take care. Let me know if you get lost.
Take care too. The reservation is at 12, so I'll make sure not to be late. I'll see you later.
It was lovely meeting you earlier. It's Victoria, Matthew's mother. I'm telling you, a woman like you, raised by a single mother, it's your fault for wanting to marry my lovely son.
How nice of you to send a message after what you did to me. What was your intention in doing such a thing? And how did you get my contact information?
When Matthew stepped away for a moment, leaving his phone unattended, I quickly checked it to find your contact information.
What? Really? As soon as I entered the reserved private room at the restaurant, I never imagined I'd experience being slapped with a wad of cash in my life.
So what? Are you expecting me to apologize? No way. I have no intention of apologizing to a poor woman like you who grew up in a single-parent home. Never. By the way, do you know how much money was in that wad?
I was too shocked. I don't remember anything.
That wad of cash was worth $10,000.
I see. That's a lot of money, and you went to all the trouble of preparing it in advance so that you could slap me? You really hate me that much? I don't get why you're treating me this way. What did I do to you?
I already said it, didn't I? All right, I'll say it again. I can't allow my precious son, whom I've raised with love and care, to marry someone like you, coming from a poor single-parent household.
It's true I was raised in a single-parent household, but we are not poor. I don't understand what's wrong with being raised by a single parent.
Not poor? That can't be true. Stop lying. Single-parent households definitely struggle financially.
My mother earns a decent income, so we've never faced financial difficulties. Not even once.
You think that way because you grew up in a poor household. You don't even realize you're poor. On the contrary, my family invested a lot in loving and raising my son, and we didn't face any financial issue. You're a worthless woman who just wants to take advantage of Matthew's money. But that's not going to happen. Matthew seems completely deceived by you, so I have to do something about it.
It breaks my heart hearing all this from you. I accept the fact that you don't like me at this point in time. But even so, using a wad of cash to slap me before introducing myself, do you really think that's the right thing to do as a mother? Huh? Are you really that stupid? I did it because I know I'm doing what's right. That's how much I don't approve of you as my son's fiancé. You poor thing. You won't get it until it's spelled out for you. Seriously? It's unimaginable for a mother to be late for such an important dinner like this. Because she doesn't have a decent job. She's being used like that, right? I assume you've heard it from Matthew. But my mom is running late due to some work trouble. I'm sorry about that. But could you please understand the situation? Being called into the office on day off? That's unheard of. What kind of major blunder would lead to something like that? My mother didn't cause the trouble. Besides, my mother just texted me that she will be arriving soon. Huh? She's coming now? Wait, where are you right now? The restaurant staff offered me to stay in a vacant private room. What? You're still around? Then come and get it quickly. Get what? The money, obviously. You need the money anyway, don't you? If you break up with my son, I'll give you $10,000. Your mother might cry tears of joy. You're welcome. Excuse me, I just got a call from my mother that she just arrived. Please give me a moment to talk with her. I will contact you again. I just spoke with my mother. I told her everything you mentioned earlier. So what? It won't change my mind. Let me ask you this just to be sure. Do you really want me to break up with your son? Of course. I'm telling you to break up with him right now. I understand. I'll go over there with my mother now. So, coming here means you still want the $10,000, huh? Poor people really have no pride. I'll give you the $10,000, so after you receive it, get the hell out of my sight. Don't ever see my son again. Hannah, please, wait a moment. I didn't know. I never imagined that your mother was the president of our company. It's a common surname, so I didn't notice. I'm really sorry. Please come back again. Hannah, I'm really sorry. You can marry my son. Just let me talk to your mother. If this doesn't work out, my position at the company may be in jeopardy. Hey, are you reading this? I'm begging you this much, so please respond. Hannah? Mom. Matthew, where were you? Hannah is not replying to me. Please bring her back. I'm with Hannah. What? Hannah's mother is also here. What? Is that so? Then please, bring the two of them here. Or please tell them to reply to me, please. Seriously, who do you think you are? What? After causing all this, you still don't realize that your position is in jeopardy? Or do you realize but are avoiding facing reality? I'm telling you, it's your fault. Why didn't you tell me that Hannah's mother is the president of our company? If I had known, this wouldn't have happened. I chose not to tell you. Chose not to? You always judge people so easily, based on appearance, occupation, education, or upbringing, right? Well, yes, but what's wrong with that? If I told you in advance that Hannah's mom is the president of your company, you would surely have fawned over Hannah's mother. I thought today's meeting would have turned awkward, you know? Well, she's the president. Right. That's why I didn't tell you. But I never imagined it would turn out to be like this. I think you are insane. How could you slap a person with a wad of cash? I feel ashamed to be your son. That's... Come to think of it, isn't that money was Dad's? There's no use playing dumb. I know about it. That money is what Dad inherited from Grandpa. I know that you and Dad know each other's personal identification number for emergencies. But it is not an emergency, and it's wrong to withdraw it without permission. But I'm his wife, so I thought it's okay to do it. It's not okay. And besides, you took someone's money without permission, slapped my fiancé with it, and asked her to leave me in exchange for that money. Are you serious? Have you no shame? Well, I'm so ashamed of myself for having a stupid mother. Matthew, how dare you talk to your mother like that? I'm just saying what I want to say because I'm going to cut the ties between you and me. What? And also, I'm sure Hannah will probably claim medical expenses, compensation, and damages for the period she can't work. Make sure you pay for it. What? What for? Remember when you slapped her and she was surprised and fell to the ground? At that moment, she fell into an awkward position. Oh no! She was in a lot of pain, so I took her to the hospital and they told her it was a fracture. Hannah works in an office, mostly on the computer. If she can't use her hand, she'll have to take weeks off work. That's a lie. Absolutely a lie. But she was texting me earlier. If she has a broken hand, how can she type? I know you are lying. If you were trying to trick me into taking my money, it's not going to happen. Oh, about earlier, it was me typing. What? Well, it's no wonder you didn't notice. I was typing what Hannah was saying. No way. I really can't believe what you said to my fiancé. No, that was... I'm going to take Hannah home now. Bye. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, and make sure to return the money to Dad. Wait, Matthew. Hannah, I'm really sorry for causing the fracture. I'm begging you, please forgive me. So, I have a favor to ask you. Can you let me talk to your mother? If things continue like this, I'll be demoted. My husband is pretty angry too. He said he wants a divorce. Hey, you want to marry my son, right? I'll give you my approval, so please. Hannah, are you there? Please, I'm begging you. Hi, Matthew. Oh, hey. How's your hand? Are you feeling better now? It's been almost 3 weeks, right? Yeah, but I'm not completely healed yet. I still have to go to physical therapy, but I'll be back at work on Monday. That's great. I know things have been tough, but you never gave up. I'm so proud of you. Oh, thank you, Matthew. By the way, last time you mentioned that your parents were going through divorce proceedings. Are they living separately now? Yes, they are. My parents' house is in my father's name, so my mother moved out. Oh, really? After consulting a lawyer, we filed a complaint with the police regarding my mother's actions. Then, my mother offered to compensate us and requested that we withdraw the complaint, right? Yeah, she actually paid, and we withdrew the complaint. It seems my mother withdrew money from my father's account again to cover that compensation.
What?
I guess that made him proceed with the divorce. I don't believe it's just about this incident. Rather, it seems that all the issues that have accumulated over time have finally reached a breaking point for him.
Well, that's understandable.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember the day when your mom was late due to work trouble during the meetup with my parents? Well, that trouble was actually...
Oh, that? I heard about it later from Mom, too. It was because your mom made a mistake at her job, right?
Yeah, it looks like she got demoted because of it.
I see.
It's surprising how arrogantly she behaves despite being at fault. Even though she's my mother, I feel ashamed. I'm genuinely sorry to you and your mother.
You didn't do anything wrong, so you don't have to apologize. My mom thinks the same too.
Thank you for the understanding.
Anyways, I brought the brochure of the wedding venue we were talking about the other day. Want to take a look?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'll bring it tomorrow. Well then, I'm going to sleep soon. I have to wake up early for our date.
All right, I'm going to sleep soon too. I can't wait to see you.
Me too. See you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night. Sweet dreams. As a result of the divorce settlement, my parents' divorce was finalized. The savings that my mother withdrew from my father's account, it seems she promised to repay $500 each month. Of course, we have no intention of inviting my mother to the wedding. When she was informed of this through our lawyer, she broke down in tears. While she's deeply saddened by being disowned by her son, she seems to not understand what went wrong. Apparently, she did something within the company that violated compliance regulations, and she was finally fired. With no severance pay, my mother, who had no savings, has to make monthly repayments to my father. Additionally, she has to earn money to support herself, so now she's working a part-time job she managed to find. It seems she works with teary eyes as she gets scolded by a manager who is younger than her.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.